I did set up my practice space with a little bit of blanket for some unexpected play today that will help the body to feel more comfortable. So if that's something you want to go grab a blanket. To begin with, I want to invite you to turn your attention to your breath. And I was really inspired today by, first off, I saw a bald eagle in the sunset the other night, which was phenomenal to me, completely blew my mind. I mean, not only am I a birder, but I am a proud American, and I was just very excited by this majestic bird sitting up in the tree in the sunlight. So I was inspired by that for this practice. We're going to use a thought of diving into inner depths of ourselves, paying close attention to visions, to inspiration that arise. And then the other part of it that I was really just kind of letting it sit on my tongue a lot throughout the day was this one line from a Melody Beattie book that says, "Help me to let go of my need to be anxious, upset, and harried. Help me replace it with a need to be at peace and in harmony." And I just thought that was fantastic. That was a fantastic mental exercise. So I'll invite you to bring your hands together in front of your heart. And let's go easy into the breath so we're not hurried in any way. So we'll use our breath to set a pace, a rhythm, a design for practice today that matches exactly where you are, exactly how you feel, exactly what you need. And I'm here as a guide. I'm here to offer some inspiration, at times even some motivation, but just begin to deepen your breath and the length of the breath. Feel the spine sitting tall. So we'll use the practice to remove tension of body and mind to really connect in. So as we move today in some unexpected ways, I really want you to stay with your breath to help you to focus on a peaceful pace rather than a hurried one. All right, so we'll start with basic movement. Let your hands relax down. Begin to round the back and arch the back. Keep breathing while you round your back and arch your back, and go through that motion one more time. And then in seated, stretch the arms out up into the air, let the arms come down. And now take the arms up, keep them up, but just bend the elbows out to the side and take the arms back. And then reach the arms up, bend the elbows, take the arms back. And again, reach the arms up, bend your elbows, take the arms back. One more time, arms up high, reach and stretch, bend the elbows, take the arms back. Hands come down to the knees, round the back and arch the back. Round the back and arch the back. All right, so I'll go ahead and bring the feet to touch. Lean forward so hands touch the feet. Stretch the spine. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. So again, sit up, stretch up, right leg reaches out to the right. And now twist to the left and drop the hands down. Big breath in, full breath out. Inhale, come into center, reach up, stretch up. Bring your foot in, stretch the left leg out, twist to the right, drop the hands down. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, come to center, feet touch. Right leg to the right, twist to the left, drop the arms. Breathe. Arms up, come into center, feet touch, left leg to the left, twist to the right, drop the arms, and breathe. One more time, up into center, reach, feet touch, right leg to the right, twist to the left, drop the arms, and breathe. Come into center, reach up, touch your feet, left leg to the left, twist to the right, hands down, and breathe. Come into center, reach up, stretch up, feet touch, hands down to the knees, and start to move in a circular pattern. Wobble around on your butt, lift the spine, but really use the breath to help you focus on a peaceful pace rather than anything hurried. Take that in the other direction. So finding where we can really practice moving forward gently, not so frantically. Keep moving, stretch the right leg out. Keep moving, stretch the left leg out. Keep moving. Hands hover while we move. All right, one more big breath in. Full breath out. Take a pause in the center to extend the arms up into the air. Grab your right wrist, lean to the left. Lean, stretch, reach. Look down at your left thigh. Look up to the sky. Come into center, switch the hold. Go over to the right. Look down to the right thigh. Look up to the sky. Come into center, release the hands, down, 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 all the way down. Right arm up, lean over to the left. Come up, right arm down, hand down, left arm up, lean over to the right. One more time, just one more time to each side. Come into center, lean forward, stretch forward, lead with the heart. So again, just hear the words, think of these words for yourself. Help me to let go of my need to be anxious, upset, and harried. Help me replace that with a need to be peaceful and in harmony. Take another big breath in and a full breath out. Come on up. Gather the legs, cross at your ankles. Again, lean forward, stretch forward. This is a nice way to address tension in the hips and in the low back. All right, come on up, reach up, stretch up, change the crisscross of your legs, drop the hands down, lean forward, stretch forward, dive into your inner depths, paying close attention to your own visions, to your inspirations that arise. All right, and then from here, come on up, and let's literally come up into standing. And we'll play a little bit along the lines of this idea of diving into our inner depths, feeling strong and steady. Inhale the arms up, and then exhale, dive over the legs, make contact with the legs, let the head go. Strong in the legs, long in the spine. As always, stand up, and then exhale, fold, dive forward. Feel that peaceful pace. Again, inhale, come up. And exhale, dive forward. One more time, come up. And now dive forward. We're going to stay here. And now walk the hands forward. Walk the hands forward. Walk the hands forward. Power down into the feet. Land in the very top of a push-up. Let the knees come down, the thighs. Let the whole body come down. Stretch the arms out. Bend the elbows, lift the arms. Lift the head, lift the chest, lift the feet, lift the knees, and then literally come all the way down. Come up onto hands and knees. Now lift your knees, and now walk your hands towards your feet. And breathe. Stand up and stretch up. And then again, fold down. So we're moving from a place of peace and harmony. Walk the hands forward so you're not rushed. There's no hurrying. Pause. And then bring your knees down, your thighs down, your stomach. Come all the way down and stretch the arms. Lift the arms, lift the head, lift the chest, lift your feet, lift your knees, lift your thighs. Lift and breathe. Bring everything down and breathe. Prepare to come onto hands and knees, and then come onto hands and knees. And now lift the knees. Stretch into a down dog. So you've got long distance between your hands and your feet. You've got supportive distance between your hands, between each finger. All right, keep stretching your arms and bend your knees and get your butt really high. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. What we always create, strong legs, long spine, lean forward, very top of a push-up. Let the knees come down and then lift the knees up. Let the knees come down and lift the knees up. One more, knees go down. Lift the knees up. Down dog as you breathe. Walk the hands towards your feet. Peaceful, peaceful pace as you feel a new sense of aliveness. Stand up, stretch up. Hands touch. Hands come in front of the heart. And just notice what you notice and breathe. And breathe. All right. So we're going to take a moment to pause, drop the arms at the sides, hands behind your low back. If the hands touch, groovy. If not, it's all good. But I just want you to open up in the chest, to lift up in the sides of the body, and to breathe into your back. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. So we're going to have our feet wide. We're going to lift the heart. And now fold down, dive down towards the ground and breathe. Let the head go. Bend and straighten the knees. And breathe. Take a second to reach the arms to the air. All right, so arms either stay up or arms stay on the back. But what I want to ask you to do is take your left hand to your right leg and breathe. So hand on the back or hand into the air. And breathe. Bend and straighten the knees. Come into center. Touch your knees. Stand up. Stretch up. Hands together. Hands in front of the heart. And breathe. Again, moving forward from this place of really wanting to create a need for peace and harmony. Drop the arms at the sides. Our feet are still a good wide distance. Hands on the hips, shoulders back. Legs are strong. Spine is long. Hands to the low back. Of course, your hands could hold each other. And now again, dive forward. Stretch the spine. Let your heart dip down towards the ground. Stretch the neck. Roll the shoulders and breathe. Bend and straighten the knees. All right, and then in the next breath, we could take the hands up into the air. And then here we decide what to do. What to do with that left hand, because we're going to take our right hand and grab our left leg. So hand either on the low back or hip, or hand up into the air. Really feel into it and breathe. Bend and straighten the knees a couple times. And now release. Hands on the knees. Strong legs, long spine, stand up. Hands touch. Hands come in front of your heart. And breathe. And breathe. And breathe. So from the space we're in, I'm going to ask you to turn around. So now you're looking down at the short end of your mat. Reach up. Dive down. Step your right foot back. Take a breath. Step it forward. Stand up, stretch up. Fold down again. Step the other foot back. Step forward. Stand up, reach up. And again, dive down, dive deep into yourself. Step the foot back. Take a breath in. Step the foot forward. Stay down here. Step the other foot back. Step forward. Plant your hands and walk your feet back. Walk your feet back into a down dog. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. Big breath in, full breath out. Again, walk your hands towards your feet. Big breath in, full breath out. Prepare to create a chair pose. Bend the knees, strong legs, long spine. Extend the arms forward and breathe. And breathe. Stand up, stretch up. Hands touch and they come right in front of your heart. And breathe. Let's turn to the long end of our mat and we're going to step our feet out wide away from each other. Take a big breath in, stretch the arms, and then touch down to your mat, touch down to the ground. Can the feet go a little wider from each other now that you've got hands to the ground? So again, we're really looking to replace any anxious energy with a need to be at peace and harmony. Walk your hands to the right. Turn your right foot to the right and bend into the knee. Straighten the knee. And now take your left hand up into the air. All right, and then when you breathe, bring the hand down. Lean into the left hand. So now your right hand can go up into the air. And then bring it down. Come into center. Breathe. Walk your hands over to the left. Turn your left foot to the left. Bend your left knee and breathe. And breathe. And now as you breathe, straighten the leg. All right, so press down into your foot, into your hand, and bring the right hand up into the air. And breathe. Breathe in that overall sense of peacefulness. Bring your hand down. And now we lean into the right hand to take the left hand up. And breathe. And breathe. Hand down. Come on into center. And breathe. Bring your feet in little by little. Heels in, toes in, heels in, toes in, heels in, toes in. Take a breath. Grab onto your legs. Use your hands to traction your body in towards the thighs, down towards the ground. And breathe. Hands to the knees. Cross the right leg in front of the left. And again, let the hands slide down. How low do you go in this one? Use that overall sense of knowing from a place of peace and harmony. And breathe. All right, hands to the knees. Unwind the legs, stretch the spine, and then left foot crosses in front of the right. And then slide down and breathe. And breathe. All right, hands to the knees. Unwind the legs, stand up, stretch up, reach up. Grab your right wrist and lean over to the left and breathe. Bend and straighten the knees. Straighten and rise up. Switch the hand hold and then lean over. Bend and straighten the knees. Come on up. We're going to come back to our start position where we're having heels at the short end of the mat and we're looking at the whole length of the mat out in front of us. So much potential here. So let's feel really great about stretching the arms up, diving forward, walking the hands forward, 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 forward. Big breath in into the very top of a push-up. Come all the way down. Bend your elbows to the side. Lift everything up. Come all the way down. Lift everything up. Come all the way down. One more, lift up, stay up, and breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out, and then come all the way down. Turn your head to one side and breathe. Turn your head to the other side and breathe. Plant the hands. Rise up to your plank, into your down dog. Take a breath. And now we're going to put some of this together. Step the right foot forward, outside of the right hand. Take the right arm up. Bring it down. Step the foot back. We're in our plank, then into the down dog. And then we could use the momentum of the down dog to step left foot forward outside of the hand. And then take the left hand up. Bring it down and step it back, strong in the legs so the hips aren't high and the butt doesn't sag, protecting the body. Into your down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, so again, use the momentum of your down dog to step the right foot forward outside of the hand. Take the right arm up. Bring it down. Step back into your plank. Go into your down dog. Hips high, high, high. Use that height to shift your left foot forward outside of the left hand. Steady yourself. Take the hand into the air. Hands down. Strong legs, long spine. Step the foot back. Plank pose. Down dog. Walk your hands towards your feet. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hold on to your opposite elbows and just sway side to side. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, again, stand up, stretch up, reach up, hands together in front of the heart, and feel alive in the body. Breathe in and breathe out. Before we do anything else, we're going to go hands-free for a bit. Arms are off to the side. We're going to bend down into a semi-chair pose. Look out ahead, strong legs, long spine. Slowly start to come off the left foot. Slowly, and breathe. Now, as high as you can get the foot might stand on the opposite leg. It could be the foot, the shin, the knee, the thigh, but stand foot somewhere on your leg and breathe. And now let's just let that go and stand for a second. Okay, second side. So we're going to a semi-chair pose because I want you in your legs, strong legs, long spine, arms out to the side. And then slowly prepare, looking out, looking at a fixed position to put all the weight onto the left foot, lifting the right foot, breathe. And you lift it just as high as you can lift it. We've done some good hip work, back work, heated up the body to stand your right foot somewhere on your left leg. Strong legs, long spine, happy, balancing thoughts. And now let's let it go for a second and just breathe. So we're going to add on with a little bit more of curiosity, okay? So inhale the arms up, dive forward, walk the hands forward, pause in your down dog, feel stable, feel confident, feel strong and long through the trunk, through your arms, through your legs, and then melt into your breath. Melt around your breath. Be with your breath. Be your breath. One more inhale. One more exhale. And now come forward, top of a push-up. Stretch the heart forward. So we want to avoid rounding in the back. We don't want too much of a tuck of the pelvis. So we really want to breathe into the curves of the spine. Lift the head, but look down. And now bring the knees down, thighs down, belly down. Everything comes down. Arms out to the side in that bent elbow position. Lift up. And now with a smile, lean a little side to side so you can rock onto your right side, to rock onto your stomach, to rock onto the other side, to rock onto the stomach. Lift the feet, lift the knees, rock over to one side, rock onto your stomach, lift up, rock to the other side. Come onto the stomach. One more time. Rock to one side and then stretch the leg straight up into the air. Stretch your hand towards the foot. Good job. Come onto the stomach. Lift everything up. Rock to the second side. Leg up, 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 up. Lift the hand towards the foot. Come onto your stomach and just let everything go. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. From this position, roll onto your back. And as you roll onto your back, start to rock your legs side to side. Take the arms out to the sides. Get into the groove of your legs going side to side. Drop the shoulders towards the earth. Tip your head side to side. One more time to each side. And now go ahead and pull the knees in towards the body. Give your knees a squeeze. Take a breath in and a breath out. Take a moment to extend your left leg into the air. Bring your left leg all the way down. Pull the right leg in towards your body. Pull it in towards your body. One more breath to pull it in. And now instead of pulling the leg in, use your hands to try to push the leg away. But let the leg resist that. Push the leg away. And push the leg away. And now pull both the knees in. Move in a circle. The legs move. You might feel your body rocking on the back of the pelvis and the ribs. Go in the other direction. Come into stillness. Hold your left leg. Take the right leg high. Drop the right leg low. Stretch through the leg. And pull the left leg into the body. Keep breathing. Pull the leg into the body. Keep breathing. Pull the leg into the body. And now release the pull and use your hands to push the leg, but feel your leg resist. This is such great hip work and core work. Push the leg and the hand to each other, and then do that for one more cycle of your breath. And again, pull the legs in. Move side to side. And let that side to side inspire you towards a twist. And what I'll have you do again is to stretch the left leg down and bring the right knee over to the left side of the body and stretch the right arm away and breathe in and breathe out. So of course these are being recorded as soon as possible. I'll have these up on YouTube. So if you want to revisit this practice, be sure to do it. Give it a good old thumbs up. Maybe make a comment. Let us know what you like, what you want more of. Share it with some friends and family. Come onto your back, hug the legs in. Move a little bit side to side. Really noting the progress that you've made in finding that place in yourself where you find the appeal of peace and harmony. Extend the right leg to the sky to drop the heel down, and then draw the left leg over the midline of the body, over to the right. Here, the left arm can reach out, and you can just smile up to the sky as you feel held by the earth, held within the breath. A reminder that the universe has got your back. We are in this together. Breathe in, breathe out. Roll onto your back and hug the knees in. Give yourself a good squeeze. Lean the head to the ground, lean the shoulders to the ground, pull the legs in tight and strong to the body. Take a big breath in, and then when you exhale, release the legs. Hands drop down, feet drop down. Stretch one leg away, stretch the other leg away. Distance the feet from each other. They're such good buddies. They do everything together. Now let them have a little bit of their own space. Let the hands have their own space. Soften your neck, soften your whole body. Take a breath in. And repeat to yourself, I am completely relaxed. I am completely relaxed. Let your whole body relax. You're welcome to stay still for a little bit longer, but I want you to think about replacing any anxiety, any hurriedness, any upset with a need to be at peace and harmony. You're welcome to stay where you are. Or you can, at a very easy, peaceful pace, join me in seated, hands together in front of your heart. Give yourself some more time if you've got it in your own space. Hands in front of the heart, drop the chin to the chest and acknowledge how you see life and circumstances with a broader perspective, a greater vision, because you practice this self-care practice of yoga. And my friend, if you want to join in, we'll conclude with a song of Om. Let's take a nice breath in together. Gently bow your mind to your heart. You are totally awesome. Till next time, namaste. All right. Be well, stay well. We'll practice again tomorrow.